Hi, this is James McMcAvey with Let's Go IT, and we are going to start our second cybersecurity project. And in this project, we are going to download a program named Ghidra to set ourselves up for success and capture the flag events in the future of reverse engineering uh, malware, which you will see in the capture of flag events. Is an amazing tool developed by the National Security Agency, and it is free. It doesn't come already on our Kali Linux operating system, and we can tell that by clicking this icon in the top left corner and typing in the search bar Ghidra. Nothing pops up, and if it was there, it would pop up. So as we see with Nmap, we get Nmap and some related programs. And we have tons of programs in Kali Linux. That's all Kali Linux is. It is a collection of tools on the Debian operating system. And it is very convenient for those who have the time to download the full file. But as it is not there, we need to download it. So Googling Ghidra, and I believe it is good to do this all within your browser in your virtual machine, as it will download and you will become more familiar with how the Linux operating system works. I am making this in an effort to show novice cybersecurity enthusiasts or those who are rusty. We all need to get back into it. So, from time to time. So, if you Google Ghidra, we can go to the first. The first result is Ghidra's homepage, ghidra-sre.org, and this will bring us to their GitHub to download their program. The National Security Agency is nice enough to allow us to see the change history, and this is an important part. We need to examine the change history, especially if it's a fresh install, to see if we are going to already have installed or need to install a newer version of JDK. JDK is the Java development kit that will allow Ghidra to run. So if we go to change history, we will be shown essentially a text file or a HTTP file that shows us which JDK version to run. This needs JDK 21 to run. So if you don't have 21, the version 21 already installed into your Kali Linux, we need to do that. And we can do that with a keystroke. So open your terminal, which we can right here. Select that to open up your terminal. It'll populate on the screen. And then we will use the keystroke. Sudo app install open JDK dash 21 dash JDK. 21 is obviously our version number. I am running 23. Either one is fine. You're going to need either one. So I already have it installed, so this is my message, and if you are installing it fresh install, you will have about 60 seconds of it downloading and then uninstalling the package. Okay, so with that done, we can confidently move forward into downloading Ghidra. Ghidra's download is right here underneath assets. Ghidra 11.2 public. Click that. It will start downloading. And that's about it. It'll be in your downloads folder. And in your downloads folder, please right click and then extract here, select extract here, and it will unpack that zip file. And sometimes it doesn't just populate, sometimes you got to go out of that folder and then back in, and here we are with it. And please double click that to see if our files are located where they need to be located. Please move your public or Ghidra's public folder into your home directory of Kali. It will just be easier to get it out of downloads because this is where it lives now. So we're going to rename Ghidra 11.2 public to just simply Ghidra. There's no reason to have the version number in the file name. So with that done, with Kali, with Ghidra extracted from your downloads file and place in your home folder, what we're going to do next is create a launcher. And we're going to do a right click anywhere on the desktop, select create launcher, it's your first option. Then a little create launcher wizard will pop up. We're going to name it Ghidra in the name bar there. And then in our command bar, as we can see inside of our folder, we have Ghidra run and Ghidra run.bat. What we want to do is period \Ghidra $R-UN. That's it, Ghidra run. Now that's our executable, and that is going to call and perform that function and get your Ghidra running. So our working directory is Kali, Ghidra, and then that's it. We're here in Ghidra. So your working directory again is where your Ghidra program files live. So we can create an icon now. Kali does have Ghidra supported on the search icon area for Ghidra. See, we do have that option, but if we did not have an option that is specifically related to the program that we're creating a launcher to, we can go to select icon from, drop down image files, and then go to our home directory, Ghidra, and then go into your the docs file, and then images, and then we will see a Ghidra _1.png. And I think this got a little bit more flair to it than the default one. So we're going to just select create, and there we are. As you can see, it is on our desktop, and if we select that, we will get it up and running. And here we are, Ghidra's user agreement. Get into the habit of reading these, especially if you like governance, because sometimes you don't need to use this tool, and sometimes they're agreeing to things that you don't agree to, and it's perfectly fine. Don't use their tool, don't agree. Use an alternative tool that you agree with their terms. It is not life or death. So I agree, and here we are with it running, and it's going to pop up some tips of the day. I'm going to close that. I do like seeing the tips. It might repeat significantly in the future, but that's okay. And here we are. We have our Ghidra documentation, and in this documentation, it can show you how to use this thing. So there are other resources online. I prefer watching videos of people explaining how to use Ghidra, but yeah, we are here. You can create a new project and then get into running reverse engineering malware analysis for your capture flag after you've downloaded a file you would like to examine. But that's it. That was how to install Ghidra and how to get it up and running in your Kali Linux environment. And this has been James McElvain with Let's Go IT. And I do have a document on my Patreon explaining how to do this in step by step. but it is a great companion with this video. Also, I run a Discord that I share lots of cybersecurity knowledge with. It's very illuminating to even seasonal or seasoned professionals. Um, but I hope you have followed along, and we have plenty of more projects to do. So I am going to leave you to it, and thank you for being here. Like and subscribe.